In Britain today, we've gone bargain bonkers.
Get in and let's see what we got in now.
We don't want to wait for the sales. We want low prices all year round.
I'd have to be mad to pay more than I need to, and I'm not mad.
Would you be able to knock £1 or two off them?
Never ever buy full price. Never.
We'll do whatever it takes. We'll cash in coupons and stockpile on basics. We'll fill the freezer and stuff the fridge just to save a few bob.
Got veggie burgers, and I think I got about 23, 24 boxes of them.
We go behind the scenes of 4 big businesses that deliver bargain prices all year round.
Those ones, they're £8. They're on offers, it's 2 for £8.
We like to offer high-quality products, like caviar.
But how do they survive the madness of Christmas splurges?
How much have we just spent, John?
12,000.
And the sales, when everyone wants a piece of the bargain bonanza.
12 quid for biscuits, 1p, grab them while you can.
This is the story of Bargain Fever Britain in the sales season.
Someone's dropped bum in the shoe. What does that say in the other one? Poo.
It's 6 a.m. in North London. And there's already a large queue outside Asda supermarket waiting for bargains.
I've been here since just after 3 a.m.
Today is the last Friday of November. In America, this is traditionally a day of manic sales known as Black Friday. Now this day of dizzying discounts has come across the Atlantic.
Black Friday's been all over the news, the papers, and it's been huge in the States.
I'm trying to get bargains, whether it's bikes, TVs, headphones, you name it, I'm trying to get it.
No, you had to get up early to get a bargain.
Shoppers have sacrificed a night's sleep, but could they be about to sacrifice their safety too?
Right. 2 minutes.
Get in and let's see what we got in now.
The discounted TVs are in short supply and the scramble is on to get one. Competition for the tellies has turned into a tug of war. Some win, some lose, but were the bargains worth it?
It was okay in the beginning, but
Everybody was caution to everyone was pushing in, and it was really hard, so I had to stand aside.
We got this TV and this TV, but we had to go through a lot of pain to get the thing. I think I hurt my foot while getting it, but it was worth it though.
There's a queue over there.
In Sheffield, Dan Cluderay, the owner of Approved Food, is thinking of cashing in on Black Friday too.
I don't know if people actually want food on Black Friday, so all this is going to be a trial. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, we'll just have to see.
Approved Food sells products the supermarkets can't shift, like food that's out of date.
We sell clearance food and drink. It's products that have got a best before date and not a used by. There's a big difference. We can have anything from cereals to boxes of chocolate, so these are already like a month out of date. In the shops, this would be about 40 quid, believe it or not. We're selling them for £3.99.
Dan will be working with his trusty lieutenants, Perry and Julian.
Morning, guys. Morning. It's Black Friday. My plan is to do 1-penny deals. We've got to pick the right ones. I've got no idea right now what the product is, but if we can have a deco and just see.
Maybe the Del Monte would be a good one, because everybody knows Del Monte, the massive. If you did a case of those.
It's got to be something like this, isn't it?
Yeah, like a case of that for a penny.
It's got to be a big brand. We'd normally sell it, it's about £3 a case. We're going to do them at a penny. What do you reckon?
You'd be crazy not to go in for it.
No. If we punch way above us weight with this, it's sure it could spread. It could go viral. We're going to look at the next one, yeah? OK.
Dan's going to do a number of penny deals throughout the day, so he needs to choose a few different products.
Black Friday, we were just made for people like Dan. Just his chance to do a crazy deal.
48 mini bags in total for a penny.
That's your craziest deal.
I think that's the deal of the day. Absolutely the deal of the day.
This is the maddest thing I have ever done. It could go spectacularly wrong. There is absolutely no doubt in that.
Yep.
Cool, right, we're in.
Yep.
Let's eat them. No, let's not eat them, let's sell them. That's what we'll do. Cool, right.
To get the penny deal, each customer will need to spend £30 at checkout. Dan's emailing all his customers about the offer and uploading a video too.
Are you ready? Here it is. It's the 2-hour deal. 12 quid worth of biscuits, 1p for 2 hours. Grab them while you can. Yep, cool. Right, next one.
While Dan's getting the word out about his penny deals, in central London, the streets are heaving with Black Friday bargain hunters.
I saw that on the news, yeah, Google News, Sky News, everywhere. It's just been everywhere, really.
I found quite a few bargains. Probably 50% of my Christmas shopping is done. I looked at it as the more money I spent, the more discount I'd get. So, I mean, it's probably not the best way to look at it, but it's all waiting, so yeah.
It's not just British high streets that were busy on Black Friday. We spent £810 million online, making it the biggest day ever for UK online sales. In Sheffield, Dan and Perry are looking back on how the day went.
It wasn't as good a day as we were expecting. Not everybody got the emails because of technical glitches.
The internet was just so busy with the messages that were being pounded out that we had all these messages to deliver within a certain time, and they just couldn't get through. So it turned out to be a bit of a non-event.
But all is not lost. Moving forward, Dan and his team will have to make sure December is not a turkey. In Bradford, high street shoe store Shoe Zone stacks them high and sells them cheap. As December gets underway, manager Jane and the team are going into one of the busiest times of the year.
That's £24.96 altogether, please. Most of what we're selling at the moment are presents. I bet out of every 3 sales, one of them's slippers this time of year. It is big books. Oh, I love these. They're lovely. I like them spots for £7.99. And actually, we're doing this massive offer at the moment, 2 for £8, mix and match. You can get a man's pair and a lady's pair for £8. It's really good value.
Across the country, Shoe Zone will sell over 500,000 pairs of slippers in December.
How much is it together?
They're on offers. It's 2 for £8.
Yeah. That's £5 and a penny. There we are, thank you very much.
While Jane sells slippers out front, behind the scenes, shop assistant Leonie is also hard at work.
The sale's coming on for Boxing Day, and that's Boxing Day's crazy. I would say that we hold over 20,000 pairs of shoes, so it's kind of difficult to do it all on one day. So we start prepping it pretty early, so then it's done. And it does get really busy on Boxing Day as well.
In the stockroom, Leonie starts reducing the price of boots that are still selling at full price on the shop floor.
We start with this one. So if you get the right foot, ticket it with 50% off. Yep. Write the card out already. So we're literally going to put them in the basket on Christmas Eve and the card in the top. All right? So we've got them from £14.99 to £7.49.
When they shut up shop on Christmas Eve, the Shoe Zone team will have only an hour to create the biggest event of the year, the Boxing Day sale.
It's such a pain for it to be Christmas time because it gets so busy.
This is it. This is the thing about retail. When everyone else is off, it's our busiest time.
If they don't want to spend Christmas Day locked inside the shopping centre, they'll have to get everything prepared beforehand. But can they get it all done in time?
Lots of hard work, lots of stress.
In Bargain Fever Britain, stores all over the country have found ways to offer us discounted goods all year round. Multi-billion-pound global giant Costco has over 600 warehouses worldwide, but their profit margin is so small they never do a sale.
Get one of those, because it's always nice in the freezer, isn't it?
The store charges an annual membership fee, and the bulk of their business is traders buying wholesale. But this close to Christmas, members have more personal business on their minds.
Fortunately, I've got a blooming great big garage, so I'll stock it up on the garage.
In Surrey, some members are buying basics in bulk.
Now, you can't have this in the house and give an excuse for not brushing your teeth, you know. No excuse. Mouth shouldn't smell.
Other members are stocking up with festive delights. With no sale coming up in January, Costco needs to make the most of our seasonal splurge on food and drink.
They're calling today a panic Saturday. I think people are realising we're days away from Christmas, and they're just stocking up ready for the festive season.
We just come shopping today for some Christmas drink, really. Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
good quality stuff and that.
Got some fillet steak for dinner.
Yeah, yummy. Everybody says I look like the Grinch. Can't see why.
We have to paint you green and then you'll...
Yeah.
The store has brought in products especially for Christmas, like this cut-price caviar.
I think it's really good value for money if you like caviar or it's a special event or...
You want to show off to your friends.
Should I buy you some?
Yeah.
Member Monique is snapping it up.
I'm going to go and get a pot of caviar. I'm going to hide that at the back of the fridge because the kids are just going to spoon it in. So that's definitely something for me, I think.
The caviar is kept in a fridge out back, and Luke's keeping an eye on it.
We've got the ice pack to keep it cool, and then caviar is just in the fridge here. Pop it in there and give it back to the member. Easy as. There you are.
Just swap cards.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's the last Saturday before Christmas, and in the meat department, assistant manager Tom has more than just meat to keep his eye on.
It's got to be the busiest day of the year today. You've got seasonal products, whole turkeys, and you've got types of fresh fish on it. You've got lobster, crab claws, different sized prawns. I just like watching little children's faces when they come to this, because sometimes it's the first time they've ever seen whole prawns.
Tom's been stocking up since 4 a.m. and has 500 turkeys. But he has other meats to take care of today too.
This building's 40% beef, 40% of our meat sales is beef. This time of year, people like to spoil themselves a bit more, so they treat themselves. We'll be cutting a lot of these.
Costco sells well over £1 million worth of beef roasting joints in the run-up to Christmas. Tom and the Farnborough team could be in for a very busy day.
Better off going for a whole one or just the crown?
I think the crown's less hassle.
Customer Nikki and her daughter Georgia have come in for some last-minute essentials.
Enough potatoes for you?
Mashed potatoes.
You sure?
Yeah. Just need the turkey to go with the potatoes now.
From turf to surf, we're splurging on the luxuries in life. We spent over £20 billion on food and drink in the run-up to Christmas last year. Tom wants to make sure that nobody's disappointed.
The worst thing that could happen is that we sold out of turkeys. I wouldn't like to upset somebody's Christmas because we couldn't fulfil the stock.
Tom's birds are big, but are they big enough for Nikki's Christmas table?
I need bigger than all of these.
6.5?
No, I need bigger than that. They the biggest you've got?
The biggest we've got is probably 6.5.
Is it?
That'll be the biggest.
Well, bang goes the turkey. We've not got that.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Oh, that's a sod, isn't it? I can't believe that.
With member Nikki disappointed, Tom's starting to worry if he'll have enough birds to get him through the day. We Brits eat around 10 million turkeys at Christmas, and 60,000 of them will come from Costco. Tom's stock is flying out the door.
The turkeys today will topped up 20, 30 times at least. It's 5 kilogram birds, so it's like going to the gym. I'm actually starting to panic that I might run out.
Three hours and 4 restocks later, Tom draws a sigh of relief.
It's nearing the end of the day. It's good that we've not run out of turkeys. The stock in the back is pretty low. It should last me through until our next delivery on Monday. So I'm really pleased about that. Tired, but go home and get a couple hours sleep and start again tomorrow.
While many stores have their busiest time of year in December, it's a different story in the motor trade.
December is notoriously a hard month in all car sales. It could be 2-3 customers you see a day. You know, you've got to make sure that 2-3 customers you see now are the ones, the ones that you potentially going to try and get them to have a car.
Motorpoint in Newport is a car supermarket. Nearly new vehicles are sold at discounted prices.
It's in white, which I know which was one of the preferences.
It's a popular store. Nearly 600 cars are sold in a busy month like March, but less than 400 are sold in December.
There's nothing more frustrating than staring into an empty space, but if you can't sell a car to fresh air, so unless we got a foot flow, we can't do anything else about it.
You got nothing on the boil at the moment?
Nothing at all. I got one from yesterday, hopefully coming back. Yeah. But that's about it, really, mate.
When footfall is low, it's even more crucial for the team to make sales. Russell is making sure that that's what they're doing.
It's the tough time of the year. It's just all hands on deck. You've got to get stuck in. It's necessary, it's needed. We can't just say it's Christmas and write the month off.
The salesmen need to try and shift 24 cars each this month. Ben's trying to generate interest, calling previous customers.
My name is Ben, I'm calling from Motorpoint at Newport. How are you? You okay? You all planned for Christmas now, or you still got a bit to do? You still got a load to do? Just a quick courtesy call. We've got more stock at the moment down here at Motorpoint Newport. It's just seeing if we could potentially arrange an appointment for you to come down and have a look at a few more. OK, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I'll leave you to it.
After a couple of hours, Ben gets lucky and lands some interested customers, Mike and Becca.
It's a really nice colour. It's got shark grey. It's done low mileage. It's done 5,000 miles as well, which is really good.
Mike's very savvy when it comes to looking at cars and getting his money's worth. I'm not. I'm like a magpie. I like anything shiny and anything new.
Saving yourself a huge saving for the main dealer, £5,800.
While Ben tries his best to sell a car, Kyle's waiting for customers. He got taken on permanently 2 months ago and is still proving himself.
It is pretty tough. This is the first December I've worked. There's hardly no one coming in, really.
Very, very nice.
One customer, Richard, has just come in with his brother. He has a baby on the way and is looking to change vehicles.
Hi, Richard, you all right, mate? How are you getting along?
Good, thanks.
Yeah?
Richard's interested in a Ford Focus for just under £14,000.
Why this one more than the other one?
It's got more toys on it.
Yeah, you like your toys.
It looks a bit more sporty.
You have got everything on there. It is pretty important for me to seal the deal with this guy. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you buy a car.
In Sheffield, budget brand Approved Foods specialises in products mainstream stores can't sell. It's mid-December and no one's buying advent calendars anymore. Except Dan.
This is exactly where Approved Food sort of like steps up to the mark. People love chocolate. And whether it's wrapped in a nice tidy bar or whether it's in a bag, it's still in date. The only thing out of date about him is that there's a number 1 on the front, like it's just seasonally out of date. And it still is value for money.
Dan's stock comes from wholesalers who haven't managed to sell their calendars to the shops in time. He's buying them for 10 to 12 pence and selling them at 3 for £1.
From now on in, we're getting people almost, you could almost hear that they've got their head in their hands as they're phoning up and saying, what will you give me for these advent calendars?
In December, Dan's business slumps from 600 orders a day to just 300.
People are not really thinking now about cheap food and drink. They're thinking about, have we got everything in place for Auntie Joan coming round and all the rest of the things?
Today, Dan's off on a buying trip to look for unusual deals to tempt in these elusive December customers.
We're going to be looking at things which are just a bit different. We've got to strike the right deal, and the key to the business is don't buy somebody else's problem. We need to solve problems, not create them for ourselves. Yeah, fella. I tell you what I'm looking for. Any sort of quirkiness, things that just are a bit different.
First up, some chocolates left over from Halloween.
This one I need a quick decision on.
Right.
27 pence. Don't chip me on that one.
But how long's it been since Halloween?
I said don't chip me on that.
No. Seasonal product, not out of date yet. Shock orange. Right, we'll have all them.
Also up Dan Street are unusual flavoured goods that some shops have had trouble selling.
Have you ever sold melted cheese and bacon?
All the time. But weird and wonderful, Dan comes in and just mops it all up for me, and it's good for me and it's good for Dan.
John has saved his quirkiest product to last.
Mint chocolate Pringles.
That is the strangest tasting crisp I have ever had. I've got absolutely no idea if people are going to buy these again or not. I guess the test will be at night, will I be craving one of these? Yeah, whatever you've got, I'll go and clear those up. 33p.
That's around 500 tubes to you and me to add to Dan's shopping list.
How much have we just spent, John?
12,000.
Let's hope I can sell it in time. If not, can I bring it back? Is that all right? No.
In Bargain Fever Britain, December's a tricky time of year. For some, it's feast. For others, famine.
We've literally haven't seen no one for an hour or so now.
When we're splurging on presents, parties and turkeys, buying a car is the last thing on our minds. Business is slow, but salesman Ben might be in a position to grab a rare December deal. Customers Mike and Becca are very keen on a Citroën DS3.
Nice colours, right, isn't it?
Look at it, Mike. See Magpie. Magpie.
It's really, really nice. You've got your auxiliary cable in there as well, so you can plug, like, if you've got an iPhone or things like that, you can actually plug that into it as well. Okay? That's the key?
Oh.
All right. Happy? Yeah? What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Love it, don't you?
I was sold when I saw it.
It's economical, it looks nice, and it's cheap to run. It's what everyone wants in this current climate, and it's a really, 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 really good, great choice. That's a Christmas present for you. Look how happy you are.
Mike and Becca are snapping up the Citroën without even taking it for a test drive, so it's a fast sale for Ben.
Hey, guys, after you.
They knew what car they wanted. They've obviously done their shopping around. They've narrowed it down to the Citroën DS3. It was exactly what they wanted. She loved it, fell in love with it. So, yeah, it was a very, very easy sale.
Drive away that nice new car in an hour or so.
Across the forecourt, newbie salesman Kyle isn't having such good luck. He's been helping customer Richard for over an hour now.
So what would you like to do now?
If possible, I'd like to take it out for a test drive.
Go for a spin, is there? Yeah, no problem.
He's pulling out all the stops.
Do you want to, rather than take your details, do you want like a cup of tea or coffee? Or even a bacon sandwich?
A bacon sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a bacon sandwich, do you? No problem. There you are, mate.
Very nice, though. It's free. You can't grumble at that, can you?
I'm not sure if it swayed me to buy the car, but it's a nice add-on.
Richard might be delighted with the deli, but Kyle isn't convinced he'll seal the deal.
So yeah, I'm not feeling so positive now. He was really excited at the start, but them signs of this sort of fading away. We'll see now. We're going to drive, and you might love it. So you excited?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
The test drive is Kyle's last chance to stoke Richard's interest and encourage a sale.
Right then, here we go. What do you think of the drive like? How do you feel?
It's not bumpy, probably good for me with a little nip on the way.
Have you seen the boots on the photos?
Yeah,
really,
that's the main thing.
It's ideal for your pram and stuff like that.
Yeah, go on. It sounds
weird. If your missus does your head in, you can chuck her in there.
More like the other way around.
With the test drive over, it's the moment of truth.
It's crunch time now, then, I suppose. Do you want the car?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
You're unsure?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of others on Auto Trader. I want to check those out as well.
Okay. Well, I hope you decide to go ahead with it, and I hope you like the car.
Thanks for your help.
And yeah, enjoy your Christmas.
You too, yeah.
And if you're ever in here, you can pop in and give me a Christmas present or something.
That's good.
Richard's off to think it over. But for Kyle, it's not a deal today.
It's a bit like that, do you know what I mean? So it's just all up in the air a little bit. So I've got to make sure I work hard every day and make sure I do hit these targets.
It's almost Christmas, and Dan is worried about his advent calendar sales.
We've got about 3,000 left. They're really starting to slow down, these advent calendar sales. So now we've got to step them back up. We've been at 3 for a quid. It's time to move them up to something a bit more special. Ideally, we want to be out of them by the end of the year.
Dan's decided to drop the price from 3 for £1 to 5, and he's doing a video to spice up interest.
It's that honest market trader stood there. This is what I've got for sale. This is the price. And you see if people engage. Adam, Perry lad, you all right, fella? Right, great stuff. Great.
Dan's enlisting the help of chief taster and online whiz, Perry.
Let's just get him blown out now. We'll...
Might as well do it now while they still want chocolate, because they'll not be wanting chocolate in January, but they'll be wanting to lose weight.
That's right. If we go 5 for a quid, do a video.
Well, they're getting 120 chocolates then for a quid, aren't they?
Well, that's a good way of putting it into it. I think what I'll do is I'll go and grab the kids and I'll let them sell these ones just to make it a bit more quirky. All right? Right, good stuff. OK, pal. Catch you in a bit. Right then, you two rotters. Are you ready to do some work?
Yeah.
Right, onward. Straight down, we're going down into those aisles, OK?
Dan's keeping the PR in the family with sons Rudy and Jay.
Are you ready for it? You ready for it? Right. That was the worst high five ever. What are we selling today?
Advent calendar.
How many advent calendars for £1 are we going to be selling?
No.
Have you read your lines?
No.
I can tell that. Right, we're selling 5 advent calendars for £1. When I first started, there's a bloke who's just come from nowhere who was asking people to buy out-of-date food. You know, like, the fact that I'd put my face against it and say, it's all right, you can buy this, it's all right, it's going to be good, you know, like, was a real key thing back at the start. And that's sort of just grown with us, you know. Here we are. We've got a special on advent calendars. And to make it special, we have got my 2 lads, Rudy and Jay. Right, kids, what are we selling?
We're selling 5 advent calendars for £1. That's
really? How many chocolates do you get in that?
120.
120? Brilliant. Right, Rudy, this is it. This is your big piece. I want you to take it away, the full pitch, like the old man. Go for it. Big deal. Smash the like button.
We've got advent calendars 5 for £1. That's 120. 120 chocolates you get in just £1.
Is that it? Yeah. Excellent video. 5 for £1. They're not going to be here for long. Enjoy. Brilliant, that one, lads. Do you want to know how much you're getting paid for this? Absolutely nothing. In fact, you owe me £1 for all of the chocolates you've ate.
No.
I could be lumbered with thousands of advent calendars, but at least I can blame it on my kids.
It's Christmas Eve, and in Bradford, Jane and the Shoe Zone team are grabbing a quick 5 minutes of festive fun.
Merry Christmas! Whose is the red one? That's yours. Oh, is that mine? Oh! Right, are you going to open them? Bath salts and wine. Relax. Relax.
Well, that's a good combination.
I told you. Oh, yes, know him well.
Knows me very well. Very well indeed. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Right, sorry, but we all have to go back out and work.
Yes.
OK.
Christmas Eve is one of the busiest days of the year at Shoe Zone. Jane and the staff must get 2 jobs done today. They'll be selling last-minute Christmas presents, and later they've got to get the shop ready for the Boxing Day sale before they leave.
All of this is sale. Customers don't know that yet. Right, and as soon as it's dropped, we'll be ticketing like mad. We're going to get the posters down, we're going to get the baskets changed, gradually getting ready for our big sale, which starts Boxing Day, so we don't want to be here very late, so we're trying to get as much done as possible.
I have worked every Christmas Eve, but it's all right. I mean, it's worth it.
They haven't got much time. The shopping centre closes at 5. Jane needs to keep the shop open until 4.
So if I've not got back to my car, I'll be staying the night. Right. Sorry.
It's 4 o'clock and the last-minute shoppers are still coming in.
Are you all sorted now with your last bits?
Kind of. Always running late, year after year.
Oh, it's always the same. There's always something last minute.
12 months to prepare for Christmas, but you do the shopping until the last hour. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
At 4:15, the last customer leaves. Jane shuts up shop and the team swings into action.
Right, do you want to get the boots out for me? Are you going to see to this one? True sale header cards. 50% nearest the top.
Oh, so it's just that knocked on?
Yeah. And I've got posters in the window now, please. What I need you to do is to stick it on the end of the arm only. Them.
It's 5:05, and in the nick of time, they've done it.
They need a round of applause, I tell you. I'm going home now. I'll be wrapping presents. I've got vegetables to peel. I take it to stuff, but it's different at home. With a glass of wine in my hand, I'll be quite happy.
In 36 hours, doors will open for the Boxing Day sale. But has the team done enough to pull in Bradford's bargain-hungry army of shoppers? In Bargain Fever Britain, there's barely a break for Christmas and it's full speed ahead with the Boxing Day sales. It's the 27th of December and in Bradford, Shoe Zone manager Jane is already back at work.
Right, yeah, closed Christmas Eve and been a bat of an eyelid and we're back again. In between it was some turkey, that's it.
Christmas only had one day off and that was Christmas Day. So, you know, I didn't really feel like I had a Christmas, but it's retail, you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you, so...
We've done so much getting the sale ready, so fingers crossed we have a busy day.
In Britain last year, we spent £3 billion in the Boxing Day sales, and Jane wants her share of the action.
$14.99, thank you. We've got some fabulous boots half price. Long ones and short ones, well worth it.
Thanks for getting these. Well, there was 20, and they're now £10. Right, bargain.
I love $9.99, thank you. $4.99, yeah, thank you.
The tills are filling up and the shelves are emptying.
I need someone to tidy up and someone to get those fill-ups done as fast as you can, please.
The shoes must be restocked constantly, and on a day like this, the restock list is long.
Oh my God.
Everything that we sell obviously comes on the printout. Now I've got to go around the entire shelves, locate it, and then get it to Leonie for her to tag and put out onto the shop floor.
But working at such a frantic pace, it's tempting to cut a few corners.
Oh, sorry, Lou, did that hit you?
That wasn't very nice, Nick.
Hey, oh, good to see you.
Do you know, I should be back.
Hey. That broke my glasses nearly. Right, did it, me glasses?
Sorry.
You can't get the staff, you know. Hey?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leonie needs to replenish stock, but she can't until she's tidied up.
It is very full on at times. It's just so stressful. Like, people are dropping things on the floor and you just want, but you can't.
Get ready to shut shop now. It's gone 5:30 now.
Jane is hoping for a record-breaking day to make the stress all worthwhile.
This is what we've sold today. 334 pairs. I don't forget that's a lot of selling. And a lot of bargains there.
But the working day's not over yet.
Yeah, somebody's wrote bum and poo in the shoe.
Oh, that's disgusting. What little kid? And some parents just thought they're being quiet. Bum and poo.
You child.
Many of us love a sale, but for mum of two and committed coupon shopper Holly, saving money is a way of life. She's taken advantage of the January sales to stockpile for next Christmas, 11 months in advance.
Buying all the wrapping papers, all the presents, just getting everything done with, so when Christmas comes around, I don't have to stress at all.
She's snapping up cut-price toys for next year's presents.
If someone hits you, you get an electric shock through the gun, so it just makes it a bit more fun. Especially if the child I buy this for puts it on their mum. So I'm buying this. This reduced from £10 to £3.48.
That was awesome.
What is that?
Star Wars. Look, they move.
Holly might be strict with the pennies, but husband Callum has to be careful too.
If I see something I like, I do want to buy it, but she controls purse strings, so...
He'd just buy anything. It'd be like full price or not full price.
Yeah.
I had to train him. When I first met him, not so good. He actually don't ever buy me anything unless it's in the sale now.
I really wouldn't dare. I mean, just it would be nice to go home with something. Say, oh yeah, I like that, but the consequences, no, just not worth my time.
Never ever buy full price. Never.
Thanks a lot, man. Cheers. Take care.
Right, thank you. Thanks.
Holly's made a successful haul, but one item in particular has put a smile on her face.
Bargain of the day, because this actually scanned up a lot cheaper than what it said. It says £9 and it weren't advertised on offer, but I thought I absolutely love it because I love anything vintage. So I thought I have to get it, and it scanned through at £2.75. So bargain of the day.
Back at home, Holly takes stock of her early bird hoard.
Wrapping paper. These are normally about £2 a roll, but I've got all these rolls, 12 rolls for less than £2. I've got these little wooden puzzles. These are normally £3 each. They were reduced to £1. And I've got the Christmas tree, which is normally £20, and I got that for £3. I'll have people say to me, oh, you've done a fantastic job, you know, you saved so much money, I wish I could be more like you. And then you'll get people, oh, you're the Scrooge, you know, you don't want to spend money at Christmas.
While some may scoff, Holly's all set for Christmas 2015, and she saved a fortune.
So all this, everything, including presents, less than £20. If I can make life easy at Christmas, it's a time where all families struggle, so I don't care what other people think, to be honest with you. I save money and it helps my family, so I'm going to do it.
The January sales are rich pickings for bargain-hungry Brits. But for year-round discounters like Costco, a sale is impossible as their tiny profit margins would disappear. Everything that comes into the store has to sell, so it's critical they are ahead of the trends. In early January, that means cashing in on our guilty consciences.
So what are you going to do with all the weight management items? What are we going to do with those?
What I'm thinking is putting that with the proteins on the back of centres with the fitness equipment.
You want to go on diet after Christmas, you know?
We're eating very healthy. We eat lots of vegetables, lots of fruits.
Someone told me I should take cod liver oil to help your joints because I'm quite crunchy.
In Surrey, manager Steve has got his healthy stock in, but given that most New Year's resolutions are forgotten by February, the clock is ticking. Steve's got less than 2 weeks to sell his healthier wares. Perfect timing for an in-store promotion.
Have you tried coconut water before?
When you demo something, it drives sales.
It is really nice. It's naturally rehydrates. It's perfect for anybody that's doing any sports or gyms. There you go, darling. OK?
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you later.
Peter's been working as a demonstrator for nearly 2 years.
I enjoy doing this job. You know, I enjoy it. You know, you come in, you have a smile, you get to meet different people daily.
But encouraging people's interests isn't always easy.
You guys like to try some coconut water today? Hi guys, would you like to try some coconut water today? No problem, guys. You have a good day. What do you think? Not your cup of tea? So far, it has actually been quite a slow day. Everyone's all back at work, so it's only sort of the members that have got a day off that are going to be popping in.
As the day progresses, the store gets busier, and Peter meets the members who are still trying to start the year with a health kick.
Do you like that one? Yeah? You want one of them ones then, sir?
You want that? Yeah, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, you can fit it underneath there. Would you like a case of those today? Yeah? There we go, madam.
Thank you.
6 of them, madam, yes?
Most of us drop our good intentions halfway through January, but Steve's already 10 steps ahead.
The Easter eggs came in the week after Christmas. And we had a lot of comments of members saying, wow, what are we doing? But we're in early, we're out early, just to clear them through.
While some are looking forward to Easter, for those who sell last season's food, January can only mean one thing.
You won't be able to buy mince pies now in the supermarkets. I've got thousands of them. We'll continue to get that for a good 2 or 3 months yet.
In December, Dan bought a wide range of products to keep his customers interested, including a bunch of unusual tasting crisps.
They actually sold out within 2 weeks. So we ended up, when we got offered more, actually buying like another 1,000, and it was great.
He also bought rather a few advent calendars, 26,000 to be precise, and did a video to promote them.
Just have a look at the comments. Things like this, not sure that the big lad knows what he's doing, but I'd buy out off the little uns. 10 out of 10. The overall feeling is that all the comments liked the kids and didn't like me, but that's life, isn't it? In total, we shifted 26,000 advent calendars that would have been otherwise destined for, I don't know where. Along the way, everyone got value for money.
It's now early January, and people are hungry for the car bargains to be had before the new registration comes in. At Motorpoint in Newport, the lads are getting ready to cash in. But first, it's time to crown 2014's Salesman of the Year.
I just wanted to say well done to Andy last year, top salesman.
But as the first busy weekend of 2015 gets underway, top dog Andy's sharing the top spot.
Well done to Andy, Kyle, both on 7 deals for the week. Good start, yeah, but a lot of you need to, buck your ideas up and have a good weekend. Let's go out there. Come on, lads, come on.
It's a shock upset. Newbie Kyle is level with top seller Andy this week. It's an impressive start to the year.
Doing pretty well, considering how many sales guys here. Doing 15 sales guys here, and I'm second on the board for the week. I think for the month as well, actually.
By the middle of the day, Andy's sold 3 cars. If he can keep up this pace, he'll have no trouble retaining his crown.
Well, this customer's looking at an Astra 1.6 SRI. I'm going to take it out on a test drive then in the Astra, and bit of luck, we'll have a deal now.
Do you like it?
Give me 2 seconds, I'm just going to get the trade plate.
It looks like Andy's about to nail another deal.
I don't like it.
No?
No. No. In the nicest possible way.
The customer don't like the drive of it, doesn't think it's quick enough on acceleration, so back to the drawing board, they can have another look round.
This setback could ruin Andy's day.
I thought it was going to be a sale, yeah, so while they're looking around, I think I'm going to go in there and just beat myself over the head with this for about 5 minutes and see them on pitch and when they're ready.
Leah wants to try another car, so Andy gets ready for test drive number 2.
This is a lot better.
It ticks all the boxes, isn't it? Fuel economy, yeah, free tax. Right, so would you go for that one?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was not as simple as I'd like. It was close to 3 hours all in all, but yeah, as long as you have something at the end of it, it's probably worth it. So.
Andy's competitor Kyle has had a few problems of his own today.
Yeah, to be honest, it was really, really mad day today. I've sat so many people down, do you know what I mean? And I've only just done a deal like.
Kyle's only made 1 sale all day, and Andy's back on top with a convincing victory.
I sold 6 today, so in terms of Saturdays, well, any day, it's wicked, really.
All right, boys, very productive day today. Well done. So drinks on me down the new inn, if you fancy it, yeah?
We've had a very, very good start to January, so hopefully this will set the seed for the rest of the year, and it'll boom, and we'll have another successful year coming up.
For Kyle, a successful 2015 means only one thing.
My goal now is to beat Andy, because he's the best salesman here, you know. But that's my goal. Smash Andy every month.
Bargain Fever Britain seems here to stay. We no longer brag about fancy £5 coffees, we brag about how little we've paid.
Sometimes we save more, sometimes we save less, but we always save. So that's the main thing.
Free, cheap or just good value, the face of British retail is changing, and so is the pace.
No, we will always have sales. We will always have sales.
It's just a constant cycle, just more coming in, more going out. It's like Groundhog Day. We enjoy our groundhog.
Bargain Fever has firmly taken root in Britain, so what's next?
Right now, sending out about 50 to 60 orders a day to all over Germany. It looks like all of Europe loves a bargain.